Do you want to own gold? Do you want to own more gold? If your answer is yes, this video is for you. Do you have the cash to buy gold? If the answer is no, this video is also for you. I get a lot of people messaging me in the comments, I can't afford gold. I'm here to tell you that is flat out wrong. And in this video, I'm going to go over ways you can own gold. Coming up. Hey everyone, welcome to Campbell's Coins. Before we get started, I am not a financial advisor. These are methods I used which have worked for me, but they might not work for everyone. Do your own due diligence when it comes to your finances and investing. I think the biggest obstacle to owning gold is mindset. If you don't think you can afford it, you don't bother trying. I feel for most it is because you value other items over it. Or maybe you see the price is so high that you're like, oh, what's the point? And you end up just buying other things that eventually equal up to the price of that 1 ounce of gold. For me, I value owning an ounce of gold. So I cut out things I don't need to get what I really value. First step for me was creating a budget. I went over how to create a monthly budget in my How to Get Out of Debt video. I've also included a Google Sheets budget spreadsheet down in the description you can download and use if you want to create your own monthly budget. Once your budget is established, look at what you can cut out. Quit buying stupid crap. Companies have done an excellent job marketing trash to us, getting us to believe we actually need something when in reality we don't. It's just cheap plastic Chinese junk that will never appreciate in value. If you created your monthly budget and you're completely maxed out with zero wiggle room, the answer is to get more cash. How can you do that? Work an extra job or a side hustle. Sell things you currently aren't using. Since the pandemic started, many people are driving a lot less. Do you need your car? Maybe think about selling it. The used car market is very hot right now because of the microchip shortage for new cars. New car demand can't be filled and people are turning to the used car market. Some people are getting more for their used car than what they bought it for. Maybe downgrade your car to something that still gets you around town, but at a fraction of the cost. For me, I worked 2, sometimes even 3 jobs to earn extra cash and use some of it for investing. I'm not here to lecture people, but I've always had the mindset, if I'm out of work, no job is too low for me. I'm not going to be getting unemployment because I can go to work flipping burgers. If you're physically unable to do manual labor, there are things one can do to earn a living. I worked throughout college at a grocery store and I didn't have college debt because I worked so much. I quit that job my senior year to focus on my studies and I went to work on campus for $8 an hour at the bookstore. It was less demanding hours and worked great with my school schedule. I graduated in the fall of 2008. Right at the start of the '08 financial crisis. Every big boy job I applied to didn't want a fresh college graduate or wasn't hiring. I immediately went to work for, wait for it, Big 5 sporting goods for $8 an hour. You want to know why? Because nothing was beneath me. My mindset was if I didn't have a job, there was nothing I could turn my nose at because I had nothing else going for me at the time. The hours are crap. I think I worked 20 hours a week, which was barely enough to live on. I lived in an apartment with 2 other people because that was the cheaper option than having my own place. I really was down on myself. I couldn't believe I was working at a minimum wage job when I felt I deserved more. I kept at it. I grabbed more hours from folks that didn't want to work their shifts because that's what I had to do to survive. All while working at Big 5, I was looking for better jobs. I didn't necessarily find better, but I found some with more potential. And at each workplace I moved to, I worked my ass off to show them what I was worth to them. My pay increased, my status within the companies increased, and I never stopped looking for something to better myself. But while I was in these crap jobs, I had to create a monthly budget and stick to it. I had to figure out where my dollars were going. I looked at need versus want, but I also looked at opportunities where I could let my money work for me. At that point in my life, That was investing. Some might call it gambling in the stock market. One of these investments was high value but cheaply priced stocks. When the 2008 crash occurred, the stock market took a massive dump. Every stock out there dropped in price. I swooped up as many high value companies that I could afford at the time. Google, Amazon, Apple. I bought these for dirt cheap compared to their values today. I am no longer an owner of stocks in these companies, but my point is I found opportunity when and where I could. While I do feel the stock market is currently very overvalued, one of the opportunities I see now is an unloved sector of the market, mining stocks. This video is brought to you by a company within that unloved sector called Gold Mining Inc. The company is traded on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker GLDG. It is not some obscurely traded company. All brokerages have access to it. Here is their website if you'd like to check them out more. Gold Mining Inc. was founded by Amir Adnani, and he is the current chairman. If this name sounds familiar, he is the founder of Uranium Energy Corp. And of Uranium Royalty Corp., as well as Gold Royalty Corp. Mr. Adnani has been interviewed by major business media outlets including Wall Street Journal, Bloomberg, CNBC, and Fox Business News. I look at who runs the company to help determine if it is in sound hands. Gold Mining Inc. CEO is Alistair Still. He has 25 years experience in the mining industry with notable gold miners such as Newmont, Placer Dome, and Goldcorp. The president is Paulo Pereira. He has over 25 years experience in exploration and development of mining projects in Brazil and Canada. He worked as a geologist for the De Beer Group for 20 years. What I really like about Gold Mining Inc. is their gold and cash reserves. They have 16 million ounces in measured and indicated gold, as well as 16 million ounces in inferred gold, for a total of over 32 million ounces of gold from their assets up and down the Americas. This massive amount of gold is among the highest of any junior mining company. With Gold Royalty Corp's 15% investment, Gold Mining Inc. is able to access this gold for $3.50 an ounce. On top of all of this, Gold Mining Inc. has over $20 million cash in reserves. While it is currently priced at $1.62 a share, analyst findings show price targets well over $4.50 a share and have listed it as a strong buy. Aside from its amazing gold reserves and valuation, I look at the investors or the shareholders of a company like Gold Mining Inc. to see who else sees this company's value. Doug Casey, founder of Casey Research, best-selling author, and world-renowned investor, has a stake in the company, as does Rick Rule, CEO and founding of Sprott U.S. Holdings Incorporated. His expertise lies in the precious metal space, particularly gold. Conglomerates like BlackRock Inc. and Oppenheimer Holdings are investors too. Gold Mining Inc. is a really interesting company to look at with its large reserves, experienced leadership team, low share price versus valuation, and investor base. I want to thank Gold Mining Inc. for sponsoring this video. I have all the information listed down in my description below. If you're looking for more info, please check out GLDGnews.com for exclusive news and updates. Whether or not you should invest in stocks is up to you and your financial advisor. But if you're looking to own more gold without changing the hours you work and the pay you receive, this is certainly one avenue to check out. To recap, ways to own more gold include cutting back on unnecessary expenses, earning more cash, either with a side hustle, another job, and/or investing, maybe all three, and just being wise with your current income. When you change your mindset, you'll be amazed at what can happen. If you're interested, check out the other videos I have on my channel discussing the importance of precious metals and how they can help you preserve and protect your wealth. If you made it this far in the video, you guys and gals are my super stackers and collectors, and I appreciate you. Thank you all for watching. This is Campbell's Coins, and that is my 2 cents.